Aloha everyone. Today we have a tutorial for Banana Pancakes by Jack Johnson. Gotta give a big shout out to the Patreon patrons who voted for this tutorial. Thank you patrons for voting, for supporting the work that I do, and for making this tutorial available for everyone. If you're interested in joining our online ukulele community, then check out Patreon. All right, so Banana Pancakes is a fun and complicated song. Be sure to download a chord chart. There's a link up here. There's also a link in the description below. It's got lots of chords, lots of movement, lots of picking and strumming. And so first we'll do a playthrough of the entire song, just sing along and get a feel for how the song flows, and then afterwards I will break down the chords, the strum, the riffs, and how to put it all together. Now let's do the playthrough. I'm going to count us in, and you can use this version later to practice with once you've learned the song. Okay, here we go. 3, 4, 1. Can't you see that it's just raining? Ain't no need to go outside. But baby, you hardly even notice when I try to show you the song was meant to keep you from doing what you're supposed to. Waking up too early, maybe we could sleep. Make you banana pancakes, pretend like it's the weekend now. We can pretend it all the time. Can't you see that it's just raining? Ain't no need to go outside. But just maybe halaka ukulele. Mama made a baby. I really don't mind the practice, 'cause you're my little lady. Lady, lady, love me 'cause I love to lay here lazy. We could close the curtains, pretend like there's no world outside. We can pretend it all the time. Can't you see that it's just raining? Ain't no need to go outside. Ain't no need, ain't no need. Can't you see, can't you see? Rain all day, I don't mind. But the telephone is singing, ringing, it's too early, don't pick it up. We don't need to, we got everything we need right here, and everything we need is enough. Just so easy when the whole world fits inside of your arms. Do we really need to pay attention to the alarm? Wake up slow. Wake up slow. But baby, you hardly even notice when I try to show you the song is meant to keep you from doing what you're supposed to. Waking up too early, maybe we could sleep. Make you banana pancakes, pretend like it's the weekend now. We can pretend it all the time. Can't you see that it's just raining? Ain't no need to go outside. Ain't no need, ain't no need. Rain all day and I really, really, really don't mind. Can't you see, can't you see? You gotta wake up slow. So let's start by moving through the verse on single strums and just getting comfortable with the chords. We're going to skip the intro for now. It's better to learn that later after we've gotten a little more comfortable with the song. So let's go to the verse. There are only 4 chords there in the verse. We have the G. Okay, then you're moving to the D7. I take my index finger, scooch it up, and then lay it flat for the bar. You can put your middle finger on top to stack, and then move your ring finger down. A minor 7, all open strings. Sometimes I play the A minor just because it's a little bit easier to get a grip of the uke, but some people like the open strings, that's fine too. And then go to the C7. Okay, so we're gonna play through those on single strums. They move pretty fast, but we'll just sing and play the single strums. You can get comfortable with those chord transitions. All right, here we go on the verse. 2, 3, 4. You hardly even notice when I try to show you the song is meant to keep you from doing what you're supposed to. Waking up too early, maybe we could sleep in. Make you banana pancakes, pretend like it's the weekend. Okay? It moves pretty fast, but just get comfortable with those chord transitions, and it's the same pattern for every verse. So that's one that you want to get under your fingers. Let's keep going with the single strums on the chorus. So we're going to ignore the riff for now and just play a single strum there, okay? So we start with the A minor 7, pretend like it's the weekend now, 2, 3, 4. We could pretend it all the time, 3, 4. Can't you see that it's just raining? Ain't no need to go outside, but just maybe. Okay, it's kind of quick to that D7, and then you have 2 strums there to go with the syllables. Maybe. Okay, so it's not too challenging in terms of chords and movement. Really later we're going to add that riff to the chorus to make it more exciting, but you could just play it through with those chords. Let's keep going and practice on the next verse and chorus, and then get to the bridge to play our single strums. But starting at the second verse, same as the first verse, okay, halaka, right? We're gonna play single strums, 2, 3, 4. Halaka ukulele, mama made a baby. Really don't mind the practice, 'cause you're my little lady. Lady, lady, love me, 'cause I love to lay here lazy. We could close the curtains, pretend like there's no world out. Let's keep going. Second page chorus. Outside, 3, 4. We could pretend it all the time. Can't you see that it's just raining? Ain't no need to go outside. Ain't no need, ain't no need. Can't you see, can't you see? Rain all day and I don't mind. Lots of those A minor 7s, right? All those open chords. Okay, now let's keep going and do our single strums on the bridge. There are a few more chords here, so we'll walk through those slowly, but let's just go for it on the single strums. Bridge, ready? A minor 7. But the telephone is singing, ringing, it's too early, don't pick it up. D, 3, 4. We don't need to, we got everything we need right here, and everything we need is enough. Just so easy. Just add your pinky for the B minor 7. You could bar it too if you prefer, but you're already on the D, so you might as well, right? When the whole world fits inside of your arms. Okay, now we got to move to the E minor. So I would take that ring finger, practice that finger isolation, ring finger up, slide to the 4th fret, assemble your E minor. Do we really need to? Now we have this funky chord, E minor over D sharp. Keep your index exactly where it is, and then you flip these 2 fingers. The middle finger goes up 1 string, the ring finger comes underneath it. So this is kind of like our D minor shape, right? If you know that shape, that can help you to remember it. So E minor to that E minor over D sharp. Practice that back and forth a little bit. E minor over D sharp. Okay, now let's play through. Do we really need to pay attention? C to the alarm. It goes pretty fast when we get there, so just get used to that transition. Let's keep going. G, wake up slow. Wake up slow. But baby, okay, again, 2 hits on the D7 on those syllables, right? And then there's another verse and chorus that's exactly the same as the verse and chorus we've already played. So practice that, get those chords comfortable, and once you have the chords, let's learn the strum. So we're going to do a chucking strum. Let's start by using it on the verse. So the chucking strum, let's start with the G, okay? It goes down, up, chuck, up, okay? And we're going to do 2 of those per chord, but when you see brackets, that means you're only going to do 1 of them per chord, okay? So that means in the verse, we are moving through those chucking strums pretty fast. So let's do that really slowly. If you don't know the chucking strum yet, I just made a video on learning the chuck that has chucking strum practice in it, so check over here for that link. The quick tutorial on the chucking strum: down, up. How to chuck: you scrape the strings and then you mute them really fast so that it makes a smacky sound, okay? So we're going down, up, chuck, up on the G, and then we have to go straight to the D7. Down, up, chuck, up, A minor 7, C7. Okay? Now let's walk through that really slowly on that verse, okay? We'll just sing it really slow. 1 chucking strum per chord. 2, 3, 4. You hardly even notice when I try to show you this song is meant to keep you from doing what you're supposed to. Waking up too early, maybe we could sleep in. Make you banana pancakes, pretend like it's the weekend. Okay, it's fast, so just practice slowly. If you have those chord transitions, it makes it a lot easier because the right hand's doing the same thing the whole time, right? Just down, up, chuck, up, down, up, chuck, up. Okay? That's the verse. We're going to continue with the chucking strum on the chorus, okay? So you'll notice the A minor 7 doesn't have brackets, so you're going to play it twice. And then we're going to just do a hit on that A minor 7, and we're going to skip the riff for now. We're going to hit the A minor 7 on the 1 and leave room for the riff. And the riff just matches the singing, so we'll just use the singing to fill in the riff for now, okay? So A minor 7 on the chorus. Weekend now, down, down, up, chuck, up, down, up, chuck. Now hit. We could pretend it, oh, the G. Down, up, chuck, up, down. Now hit it. Can't you see that it's just A minor 7 raining? Hit. Ain't no need to go out G side. Okay, now we have those brackets again. So 1 chucking strum on that G, but just, and then the 2 hits on the D7. Maybe. Okay? Let's do the same thing again. Let's go through the second verse and chorus to practice. Okay? Ready? Down, up, chuck, up. Ready? Slowly on halaka. 2, 3, 4. Halaka ukulele. Mama made a baby. Really don't mind the practice, 'cause you're my little lady. Lady, lady, love me, 'cause I love to lay here lazy. We could close the curtains, pretend like there's no world outside. Just a single hit, we could pretend it all the time. Can't you see that it's just raining? Ain't no need to go outside. Ain't no need, oh, sorry. There we actually play through. Ain't no need to go outside. Keep playing through. Ain't no need, ain't no need. Only riffs on those first 3. Can't you see, can't you see? Rain all day, I don't mind. Okay, let's keep going. Bridge. Still the chucking strum, A minor 7. But the telephone is singing, ringing. It's too early, don't pick it up. D. We don't need to, we got everything we need right here, and everything we need is got that pinky. When the whole world fits inside of your arms, do we? Okay, this is fast. 1 E minor. Really need to switch the E minor over D sharp. Pay attention, and then regular strum on C. To the alarm. Let's try that just a little bit. E minor. Okay, right? It's just practice it slow to make it go fast. We'll go right there. Do we really need to pay attention to the alarm? Keep going, G. Wake up slow. D7. Wake up slow. Now, again, that split measure, and then the 2 hits on D7. Baby. Okay, so that's our strum. All right, we have the chords, we have the strum. Now we could start learning our riff. So go ahead and look at the first chorus, and you might notice that all of the riffs say riff 1. They're all the same riff, okay? We're playing the same riff each time. You should be able to read tab. If you haven't learned tab yet, then check out my girl tutorial. There'll be a link up here. But essentially what tab is the numbers tell you what fret to press on, right, on that given string. So the riff is 5th fret on the E string, right? That's here, right? So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a dot here at the 5th fret. Most ukuleles have dots at the 5th fret. You might have a weird or maybe cheap ukulele that doesn't have dots. That's okay, you can draw in your own dots. Yeah, or like get little stickers. Okay, so 5th fret, right? E string, then you're going to use your right hand to pluck. You can use whatever finger you want on the right hand. You can use your thumb, index, middle, whatever works for you. And then that little S means we're going to slide. If you haven't done a slide before, you're going to push your index finger into the fretboard like really hard. You got to pinch really hard with your thumb on the back so that you can, well, I'm going to use my middle finger. You can pluck on the right hand, and then you're going to move up to the 7th fret because the next, it goes 5, S, slide, 2, 7. Okay, you hear that cool sound? Tani. Hi, Tani. Okay, so pluck, slide, okay? And you got to press really hard so that you get that sliding sound. All right. Okay, so you're going to go 5, slide 7. Animals, what are you doing? All right, 5, slide 7. Then you're going to go to the 5 after that on the A string. And I use another finger there, but you could use whatever to pluck, but you could use whatever finger you like. Then 5, then back to the 7. 5, 3, open. Okay. Okay, so take some time. You can pause here and just take some time to work out what fingering you would use. That's the thing about tab. It doesn't tell you which fingering to use on the left hand or the right hand. It is really up to you because different players will feel comfortable in different ways, okay? So this is what I would do. I use my middle finger, slide it up, and then pluck. And I just slide my middle finger back down the E string. Okay? Now, some people might have trouble with the slide. You can just skip it. You can just start with the 7. It sounds pretty much the same, okay? The slide is cool if you want to try it, but if you don't, then just start with the 7. Okay, so the way that it fits in to the chorus, right? So we play weekend now. We hit that 1, and then it's with the singing. We could pretend it all the, time. Hit that 1, hit. Can't you see that it's just, okay? So that's a way that you can figure out the timing for the riff, is that it goes with the singing. Can't, so you have to slide up to the 7 for the first word, right? We could pretend it all the, can't you see that it's just, okay? And now, well, yeah, let's just finish off the last one. Raining, that third riff. Ain't no need to go out, right? So you gotta get to the 7 by ain't. Slide up. Ain't no need to go outside. So all of the choruses are the same. They all have that one riff, and you're gonna use it each time. The hard part is getting from the riff to the next chord, but luckily, some of the time, you're just going to that A minor 7. So let's try the chorus with the riff slowly, okay? So we'll start with the chucking strum for now. Ready? We can now. Now hit the 1, slide. We could pretend it all. G time. Right into the chucking strum. And the hit. Can't you see that it's just A minor 7 chucking strum? Hit the 1. Ain't no need to go out. G side. But just maybe. Okay? So you can slow this down by, in YouTube, going to the right bottom corner. If you hit the gear icon, you can play it back at half speed. Or just do what I did in terms of slowing down, right? So you go now, hit the 1, we could pretend it all the time. You can just focus on riff and getting to that first strum. That's a little exercise that you can do on your own, right? Riff, right, get to that G. Okay, so that's the riff that you're going to use in the choruses, all right? Now, we learn that riff in the chorus because that's the riff we're going to use in the intro. And actually, the intro is pretty much the chorus, just mostly with riffs. The intro has something additional that's interesting. We do a chuck and then an up strum. So you'll see that X, and then you'll see the chord with the U, meaning the up strum. We don't often do up strums, and they're pretty fun. So let's see what happens there. Let's go to the intro to the first riff, okay? Same riff, riff 1, all right? So I say hold 1. You might remember that I counted this in 3, 4, 1. The 1 is the same as in the chorus where we did the hit, right? We could pretend it. So you got to hold that 1. The timing is important when you start playing with other people. If you're just playing on your own, you can kind of work out your own timing, but just know if you care about counting, then you got to hold that 1, okay? So it goes 3, 4, 1, riff. Okay, and then at the end of the riff, you play that 1 open A string, okay? And then we do a chuck, and then you're coming up on the A minor 7. All right, so let's try that all together. Riff, 3, 4, 1. Chuck up. Okay, let's just try after the riff. There's the open string, chuck up. Let's just do that. Ready? Open A, chuck, up A minor 7. All right. Then you can see the second time we play the riff again. Same riff. Now we go to the 3 on the E string. And then we go chuck. And then you come up on the G7. All right. That's a little bit complicated. It definitely is a little bit harder. So let's just do the second half of that second riff. Okay, so we go the 3, right, chuck, up G7. All right, you'll have to pause and work on that a while to get that to be fluid, yeah? So let's try the first 2 together, okay? I'll count it in. 3, 4, 1. chuck up, 4, 1, 3, chuck up, G7. Yeah, you gotta move over there fast. Let's do that one more time. Ready? 2, 3, 4, 1. Open, chuck up, 3, 4, 1, 3, chuck, G7. Okay. Now, the second line, we start singing with the riff, and you'll notice there it actually says riff 2. There's a slight difference. So we go 5, slide to the 7, and then you go 5 on the A string, 7, 5, 7, open, open, okay? And so it goes with his singing also. He goes, can't you see that it's just raining, okay? So it's just slightly different. I actually asked the patrons if I should just keep it the same riff as all the other riffs, and they were insistent that they wanted this different riff. So it's staying, it's a little different, and it just makes it a little bit more exciting. All right, so let's practice that riff. We go slide 5 to 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, open, open. Okay, so riff 2, we'll sing it with the melody. We go 3, 4, 1. Can't you see that it's just Ray, chuck, up, A minor 7. One more time, right? You end again with that open A string, chuck, up, A minor 7. I'll count it in 3, 4, 1. Can't you see that it's just raining? Okay, so just know that riff 2 is a little different, and we'll take a little extra practice. And then we go back to riff 1, all right? And ain't no need to go outside. Let's try it. 3, 4, 1. Ain't no need to go outside. Again with the 3, ending with the 3 on the E string, chuck up G7. And then you'll see we hold for the 1, 2. All right, 1, 2. And then the 2 hits on D7 that we've seen before. But baby. Okay, then you go into the song. Let's try the whole intro. Ready? Slowly. 2, 3, 4, 1. Chuck up A minor 7, 4, 1. 3, chuck up G7, 4, 1. Sing it. Can't you see that it's just raining? 3, 4, 1. Ain't no need to go outside. Up G7, 3, 4, 1, 2, D7, but baby. Okay, so that's all the parts of the song. You got your intro with your 2 different riffs, then you got your fast-moving verse with the chucking strum, you got your chorus with the riffs, and if you don't want to play the riffs on the chorus, actually, if you don't want to play the riffs at all in any of this, you could just kind of leave it open and sing it because the riffs match the melody. So you could just kind of sing what the riffs are doing. And then you got your bridge that has that one funky chord, but then the rest of it repeats stuff that you've already done. So that's Banana Pancakes. So take your time, practice it. Remember, practicing slow, practicing half speed can help you build up to playing at full speed. You can go back to the top and play it with me again. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment. If you'd like to join our ukulele community and support ukulele tutorials, check out Patreon. And I will see you guys next time. Keep rocking it. Ciao.